Everything is harder when you don't have the right subconscious beliefs. In this video, we're going to talk about what that actually means and how to apply it to your life so all areas of your life become easier, more in flow, more effortless. I'll see you on the other side. I, like you, was doing all of the self-work, all of the challenges, trying different techniques, listening to this guru, that wise teacher, reading the books, doing the courses, doing all of the stuff, trying and seeing what worked, what stuck, and what I could let go of. Trying to figure out an awakening, building a business, piecing life together. You know the story. I was getting to the end of every book. It was talking about consciousness and love and gratitude and all of this stuff that I kind of just thought was fluff. I really wanted something to connect it all. So I dove into meditation practices that concentrate on opening the heart chakra, diving into love, diving into relentless gratitude. And I did all that and it worked, and my heart did feel more full and I did feel more connected and more peaceful. But it wasn't all clicking together in business where my life was going. It was all still very fragmented. So I'm on a bench and I'm reading The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, however you want to say it. I was waiting for a bus to go back from London to Leeds. I'd been with my then girlfriend, now wife, and I was traveling up to Leeds to have a band practice. And this book started speaking to me. This book, if you've read it, you know what I'm talking about. This book stopped time. Quite literally, I missed a bus because I was so in this book. I'd never experienced anything quite like it. And I realized in that moment that that's what I was looking for. Something that I could walk away and say, oh, this did this. I didn't have that. I had nothing tangible. Everything was working. It felt good. I was making progress. My gratitude practice was good. I knew who I was. I knew where I was going. I just wanted it to piece together. And when I read this book, it forced me to be in the present moment. Step away from my busy thinking, doing, to step away from my busy overthinking mind and observe life from a different perspective. I finally found something that worked. Mindfulness, meditation, be present on the journey of life. And why is this powerful? Because all the overwhelm, all the fear, all the doubt, all the worry, all the how, all the trying to figure life out starts to dissolve. And you free yourself, you give yourself this freedom, and you allow yourself to fill this bandwidth with just peace and calm and trust. And as long as you're doing the action and you keep showing up, that ride is going to be a hell of a lot smoother. So if you're anything like me and you were feeling massively unfulfilled and you're noticing you're probably self-sabotaging, repeating patterns over and over again whilst you're wanting to make progress, you're not sat around not doing anything. You're doing the work, you're putting the time in, you're really invested into what you're doing, but you keep hitting those brick walls. And that's why you're watching this video. So let's dig into it. Let's figure out what that is. Reading that Power of Now book made me dive into what was behind the curtain, why something like a book like that could be so profound and so powerful to make me miss a bus and just be completely unaware. It was that life-changing. It was such a powerful epiphany moment for me that there was more to life than what I was experiencing. And furthermore, there was ways to make it a lot easier, a lot more effortless, and a lot more in flow. Until that moment, I was unfulfilled. I was frustrated because I was doing all the stuff and it just wasn't working. I kept coming into blocks and obstacles. And I noticed my habits and my patterns were sabotaging me, but I wasn't quite ready to maybe admit that to myself. If you're in this same position now, I'm willing to bet that there is one thing you have not conquered, and that's rewiring your subconscious mind for new beliefs, a new programming to dictate where you want to be, and to also bring your awareness to all that's sabotaging you. Your old story going round and round and round, the old programming. And what we want to do is we want to delete this programming and we want to favor and optimize ourselves for this new story and go all in on that new story. It's a simple 1-2. And without this, we are missing the foundations of creating any success in any area of life. Unless our thoughts and beliefs are aligned with this new story and we're aware of the distractions and what's going to pull us down, we will continuously have this yo-yo mentality, this start-stop, this almost there, there's no better time than right now to figure this out once and for all and go all in on that story. Are you with me? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Comment yes right now if you are picking up what I'm putting down. If you are ready to finally figure this problem out. You are one self-belief away from making it happen, from making the impact that you're meant to be making on this planet. And that's simply being aware of your limiting beliefs, dissolving, dismantling those false stories, those false beliefs, and rewiring yourself for the new story. Having a crystal clear picture and vision of where you're going and what you're putting all this energy into, and channeling it into something that can take off. Comment yes if you are ready. If you are ready to go all in and bet on you. Because I do. That's why I'm here. Let's go. So look, I was meditating every day. I was writing my goals. I was scripting. I was journaling. I was watching my mind. I was reading the books. I was doing courses. I was investing into mentors. I was doing the stuff. It was overwhelming, but I was committed to the path of figuring it out. And what essentially we were trying to figure out, how to actualize our visions, actually accomplish the goals that we've set out to do so we can make an impact in this world. That's what we're here to do, right? Say yes in the comments if that's what we're here to do. Hey, and while we're at it, hit that notification, subscribe to this channel. It's nothing but goodness. It's going to keep you tuned in. It's going to keep you on track to accomplish that goal. All right, job done. So I'm doing all of the stuff. Things are starting to work, but it's not clicking. And I hear this one interview on a late night internet radio show. And this woman is talking about an interview she heard years ago, talking about auto-suggestion, talking about reprogramming the mind for what you do want, and overriding the conscious thinking mind and all of the self-doubts and the worries and the fears. And if you reprogram yourself to hear exactly what it is that you do want on a regular basis, the repetition of this will start imprinting on your subconscious mind. You will be layering images of what you do want. And the universe seems to work like this. It works in images and vibration. And if we know these things, we can utilize this to our benefit. So this woman was talking about how she had a Fisher-Price cassette tape, and she simply recorded who she was, what she wanted to be doing, and gave herself a GPS, a mission to conquer. And she listened to this tape over and over and over and over again. And soon enough, she ticked off pretty much everything that she had in this audio. So I listened to this and thought, well, how about that? That makes sense. Everything I was learning about the subconscious mind, below the conscious thinking mind, was lining up with what this woman was talking about. Because the subconscious mind handles about 95% of brain activity. It's thousands of times more powerful than the conscious thinking mind, the mind that we just accept is the mind. The subconscious mind influences, controls, and organizes the conscious mind. So I was listening to this woman who was telling me that you can feed in what you do want, and if you listen to that over and over again and align your actions with what you're saying to yourself, there's going to be at some point a tipping point where your subconscious mind has decided that that is the story. This is the new default setting. Therefore, your conscious mind acts in alignment with that. And until we've rewired ourselves at the deep subconscious level, the default setting, like a computer, you code in the programs. We are no different. And if we have these old programmings of lack and doubt and limiting beliefs of any kind, the computer of our mind will be playing out those old beliefs, those old stories, those old systems. So I was like, right, let's give this a go. This is gonna be the last thing I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna go all in. And guess what? It worked. The conscious mind loves abstract ideas, solving problems. The subconscious mind hates that. It's the opposite. It's very much like a computer. There's no past, there's no future, there is only now. So we can quite literally rewire ourselves for what we do want. We just need to recode ourselves with simple, concrete information that aligns with our heart, our beliefs, and then through the power of repetition and action, a bit of optimism, you'll conquer your dreams. So let's recap. Know who you are, know your mission, fall in love with that mission, go all in on that mission, and then let's dive into number two. Number two, deprogram from the old self, the old world. Meditation is wonderful for that, because when you go into meditation, you are letting go of the physical, the old story, everything about who you are, where you are, and you're allowing yourself to simply be in timelessness, in the here and now. You're not replaying the past or thinking about the future. You are quite literally in the now, being a human being. This is great practice for deprogramming of the old self. Your limiting beliefs, pull them up. Your bad habits, distractions. Know all of these things. And it might just be a handful of things to observe. Number three, reprogram for this new story. You've already gone all in on this story. You're deprogramming from the old story, but here you need a new set of tools. You need patience, you need optimism, you need diligence, you need the absolute trust and belief in yourself and your mission and what you're here to do, and not get stuck on the numbers and the followers and all of that kind of stuff that comes with social media and being in the online world. You start to realize and remember that those numbers are people's beating hearts. And when you fall back in love with the mission, the reason why you're doing what you're doing, to make an impact and to have ripples of love and progress and making a change in this world, you come back to the fundamentals. And this fuels the fire for you to manifest that life, manifest that reality, manifest that success. And it's so much more of a joy to do it that way, to reprogram yourself for the true reason why you're doing what you're doing. It'll help you sleep better at night, it'll help you wake up in the morning and fall in love with who you are and what you're here to do and what you're doing with your time and energy every day. This is the holy grail. This is the tipping point. This is what you've been looking for. Just keep showing up, keep putting out the action, keep aligning yourself to what you're listening. I was working in a pub and I was brainwashing myself for abundance and wealth, and a woman came in. She was really distressed and she had these dogs, and she said, I've got to go away and my dog sitters let me down, I don't know what to do, need someone to look after my dogs, do you know anyone? I do that. Okay, I lied at the time. I had looked after pets before, but I wasn't a dog sitter. And because it came from a genuine place and I knew that we could and it'd be fun, she agreed. And that led to cat sitting and other pet sitting, which led to traveling around the world looking after people's pets and in exchange for their beautiful homes. I made a whole bunch of cash from doing the dog sitting, and we had some amazing experiences from house sitting around the world. And in that moment when I said, yes, I can do it, I observed myself and thought, whoa, what's happening here? It was like the new coding had taken over. It was no longer a case of me going, oh, should I do that? Or, oh, what if? I became this person that I was listening to. I am confident. I love myself. I trust myself. I am worthy of my dreams. I am worthy of my visions. I had fun with this audio. I started to believe it. I went so all in on this that I was listening to this all the time and repeating it. I could feel that it had taken over me. I could feel that I'd recoded myself, and I started saying yes to opportunities I never would have said yes to. This new version of me took over me. And the great thing is, you code who you want to be, you code what you want to do, and then it's just up to you to show up, put out the action, align yourself with what you're saying. And if you don't believe it yet, start to think about being open to believe it. That's just one step away from believing it. And if you conquer these 4, your life will profoundly change. Go back and watch this video, take notes, subscribe to this channel right now, hit the bell notification, leave a comment saying yes to remind yourself to come back to this video and watch it again. But there's one more step. It's Step number 5, hire a coach. I'll keep this short and sweet. On this journey of impacting the world, connecting to your audience, knowing thyself and conquering your dreams, your goals, your visions, with a guide, with a coach, with a mentor to help you get to here in a shorter space of time, with the right tools so you can set forth and go on your journey knowing that you can trust yourself. You have the right tools for any situation that comes up, any obstacles that come up in the moment. You know what to do. And this is how I sleep at night, knowing that I get to help people achieve what they want, and knowing that they have the tools, they have the techniques in all areas of life to help them thrive and grow and inspire others too. If you're ready and at that point in your journey where you know that guidance is what you need right now, some accountability, so you can share all these things that are constantly coming up, these downloads that you're getting, the struggles and obstacles you might be having in creating your mission and allowing it to come to fruition. If you're ready for that accountability and you're ready to bet on your future self, invest into yourself, then message me freedom, email me freedom, shout freedom right now, and let's make this the best year you've ever had. Let's change the story forever. Let's stop that yo-yo, enjoy that tipping point, and skyrocket. If you're ready, let's go. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification. I love you. Like the video if you like it. Leave a comment, let me know where you are. See you on the other side.